I have a pumpkin head. I forgot it was on there. Forgot it was on there. Let's see. There I am. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's see, there's some ones, so I'm good. All right, let's scroll back up here. So I've been up for 2 hours. You can't tell by looking at it, but I have combed my hair. This is what rain does to my hair. I combed my hair twice. It's like, bleh. So it is what it is today. Um, yeah, I mentioned rain. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here. And it always just blesses me so much when you take part of your day and spend it with me. So thank you so much. Now, I have been up for over 2 hours. So, how in the world I ended up not getting my coffee made? I don't know. I've been busy. I got up. The first thing I did was wrap my hand in the heating pad so my hand would work. And snuggled with my littlest chihuahua. Buddy was still in bed. Mojo was still asleep. So Stevie and I sat in the recliner while I used my heat pad. He tried to chew on it once and he got told no, so he quit. But he's in his bed right down there. I have a little side table that I keep my notebooks on as I'm doing my scheduling, YouTube scheduling, and uploading. And his bed is underneath that table. So he likes it because it's kind of like being in a cave. And so I just left it there. He drug it over there. When your dog doesn't like where the bed is, they'll move it. And he actually put it there. And I moved it and he put it back. So I'm like, okay, you're not hurting anything under there. That'll work. So as soon as my coffee's done, I tell you what, I think we're gonna have to get a new coffee pot because I've cleaned it and I've cleaned it and it is just so slow. So slow. But the coffee's good. So the coffee will be done probably 10 more minutes. I don't know. But I'll run in there and get me some coffee when it is. Because this girl needs some coffee. Okay, let's see who's here. Lily T is here. Good morning. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning. Inspired to Wander. Good morning. And she says, good morning. Hope you had a good Easter. Thank you very much. There's Lily. I forgot to put them up there. My head itches. And the headphones are rubbing on top. I actually forgot I had them on, but I'm just going to leave them on. Yeah, my little microphone part. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a hair clip right there. See those 3 teeth? That's one of these. Because I fell asleep with my headphones on while I was in the recliner, and that tape does no good at all. It broke down right at the base. The wires are still good. So I don't know. I'm going to try to super glue it. I don't know if, I mean, because the wires are good. It's just the plastic part broke. But anyway, so I'm going to super glue it and see if I can use it. Because these are the headphones I use for my video calls and my work phone calls and stuff. So if I'll eventually have to get a new pair, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Just got it taped on there so it's not slinging all around. All right, and there's me popping in there. Hey, hey. Lily says, hope everyone had a good weekend. My coffee's making. Lily's passing out the coffee this morning. Oh, look at that. Nancy's making some breakfast. Gonna leave this morning for an overnight camping trip with my friend Cindy. We both have our own vans and the beach is calling. Nice. Have a wonderful time. There's Riza. Good morning. Good morning. Nancy's looking forward to a day off and some playtime. Absolutely. There's She Devil Adventures. Good morning. Working and lurking. Thank you for being here. Debbie F. Good morning. Good morning. You are in our prayers as you are healing. Let's see. Up, Desert Adventures got his coffee. I hear my coffee pot gurgling, so that usually means it's about done. Everybody's saying good mornings. Oh, and there I showed Buddy's picture. He's behind me in my chair asleep right now. Oh. Oh, Lily says I set my alarm for 5:40 on Monday and Wednesday just to visit with Ava. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And there's my one, so I know y'all can see me and hear me. Debbie says you should see my hair. Oh, there's Bob. Hello. Thanks for being here. God bless. So just popping by. Well, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it very much. Let's see here. And I'm scrolling. Yes, that's what I clean it with. I clean it with vinegar, and it's just not, I think it's just given out because usually you clean it with vinegar and it's like brand new. But I think this is the longest we've had a coffee pot without it getting broken. That's what happens. We usually break it or it quits. We use them until they're done. But when it takes over half an hour to make your coffee, now, come on. Some mornings it's like it's quicker to make pour over coffee. So sometimes I do that. There's Fangirl Cheryl. Good morning. Oh, Debbie uses brew right in the coffee maker. Brew right. Yes, I'm writing it down. Brew right. And it cleans the coffee pot. I heard it is just the neighbor. You're good. You're good. My killer watchdog is on the prowl. That's Stevie. Hey. No. Good boy. Wait, stop. No. We're done. You don't need to bark. It was the neighbor. Oh, my. There's no one at the door. It was the neighbor. It's okay. I'm not putting you down. You're fine. You're good. There's nobody there. Sometimes I have to go open the door and show him that there's nobody at the door. There's nobody there. It was the neighbor. It was the neighbor. It was the neighbor. Are you good? Are you good? You don't believe me, do you? No, you don't believe me. I can tell by looking at your ears. You don't believe me. He's listening hard. Yes, I love you too. Thank you. All right, here we go. Don't rile up everybody. No, there's no one there. What are you barking barking at? What? Now they're all three gonna bark. Ah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, boys. Good job. You're good watchdogs. You're good watchdogs. Stevie, I might have to go open the front door and show Stevie there's nobody out there. So hold on just a second. Let's see. While I do that, okay. Alrighty. Alright. While I do that, we'll put on a moon video. And which one are we ready for? We are ready for 16. All right, here we go, and I'll be right back. Also found some coffee. Woohoo! And I've got my Count Your Blessings cup right here. Nice, nice, nice. Empty glass. I'm going to put over here. Go to the kitchen. That's my morning water. All right. So, the dogs. The puppies. This is their first spring and summer to be alive. They've not lived through all the stuff that goes on during warm, nice weather when everybody wants to be outside doing stuff and everybody's out on their porches in the morning for coffee. Everybody's mowing and out walking. The kids are playing. They don't know what the sound of the basketball bouncing around is when the kids are out at the basketball hoop. They don't know what the kids riding bikes back and forth and hollering at each other. They don't, warm weather time is a lot more noise to it than winter. So they're just 6 months old. So this is their first spring and summer, and they're not used to neighbor noises. They bark. They go crazy if they hear car doors or neighbors outside. I had to open the door to show Stevie there's nobody at the door. And he's laying down now. Once he calms down, everybody else calms down. It's just getting them to calm down. Wow. All right, well, let's see if I can figure out where I was in my chat. Oh, okay, right there. Right there, because we just wrote down about the brew right. So there it is, right there. Okay. I'll check that out. I will check that out. Vanguard Cheryl had just said good morning. Hi, Cheryl. All right. I don't think I even said good morning to you. I just answered your question. So there's Hawkins Family Adventures. And I've got that cup there. I have my lid off because I put too much ice in it and I couldn't even get any water out the little drink hole in the lid. That's the first time that's ever happened. So I'm not using the lid. So I'm always a double fisted drinker. Yes, I got my water in that one, and I got my coffee in this one. And we are going to count our blessings. Count your blessings. Mm. Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Scrolling. Let's see here. Oh, there's Nightbot reminding us all that we are amazing. That's good to hear, right? Thank you, Nightbot. Oh, Lily posted a new short of Pippi. It was hilarious. That was so funny. Do y'all play hide and seek with your dogs? I play hide and seek with ours. Of course, Buddy, he doesn't play. But Stevie and Mojo love to play hide and seek. But they're so fast, I have a trouble getting hidden before they get back. Unless Doug holds them back. They're so funny. And that was a cute short, Lily. That was really cute. Oh, there's Lily typing in exclamation point awesome. And then ta-da! Nightbot will share out your link. I can't speak because I'm laughing. Y'all are saying ta-da now. I love it. Oh. Yeah, turned the computer on, and the first thing that popped up was that short from Lily, and so I watched that this morning. There it is. There's the link to it. It is cute. It is really cute. Okay, it looks like there's Steve's live that will be later this morning. So I'm going to come over here to my other window and see if I can pin that to the top of the chat because I did not get that done. I'm looking for it. Give me a minute. There it is. Okay, I'll pin that to the top of the chat. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. There. Now it's good. Okay. So that is now pinned at the top of the chat. He'll be live 2 hours after me this morning, and I hope to see you there. Let's see. Yeah, I use vinegar too, and it usually works every time. But it's just, I think it's the coffee pot is getting tired. Aww. I was so looking forward to putting my yard decorations out this spring. I didn't get them out last year due to the cicadas, but maybe later this spring. I know you have to be like so many things you want to be doing. Hang in there. Stevie and Buddy, twice the love. You know, I still can't get that goofy dog to wear his little sweater. Surely it's not because of the ducks on it. I think it's cute. A little Stevie. Imagine the little Stevie legs right here and a Stevie head right here. Now, wouldn't he be? He will not leave on anything. The only thing he'll leave on is his harness, and he likes to wear it because he puts it on to go to bed. And he will actually come over and stand up like this for me to put it on him. And he goes to bed. And, well, as in Doug goes to bed in the bedroom, and Stevie and Buddy go with him. Mojo is still not sleeping with us yet because poof, he is the biggest bundle of puppy, nonstop, run around, jump on you energy I've ever seen. He's got to calm down first. He's up to 20 pounds, that little booger. Let's see. Oh, Vanguard Cheryl said, hope y'all had a nice Easter. Mine was quiet. A blizzard blew in and I closed the hotel for the day. It was nice, though. I had the dining room nicely decorated, too. Wow. You do get a lot of snow. Oh, you get to squirt stuff into Pippi's ears to clean them. Does she like that? Oh no, our puppy. Bob says our puppy ate my bag of cashew nuts during the night. Oh no. Y'all are barking in the chat. Some dogs are barking. Now they all go off. But here's the question. Was Lucas barking too? And did Pippi hear them and bark? There's Ivan. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, they bark at every noise. I hope they kind of learn to chill out a little bit. I don't like to get onto them for barking because I do like that they alert me if someone is outside, and sometimes there is somebody here. But once they start, they have to wind down. They can't just, you can't just tell them it's enough and they stop. They have to wind down. They're like little wind up toys. Bark, 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 bark. Just they unwind. Bark, bark, bark. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Reminding everyone to please hit the like button, the thumbs up button, and hey, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe too. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Pippi weighs 75 pounds now. Well, she's supposedly overweight. She's a lab, so they get big. In my mind, that's not too heavy for a lab, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just me and my crazy hair. Wasn't it cute? It was so cute. Let's see. Oh, come on. None of us ever spoil our fur babies. Guilty. Yep, got it's pinned to the top of the chat. The link for Steve's live. I am scrolling. There's Fangirl Cheryl putting in exclamation point awesome. And then ta-da! Steve says Lucas will bark at anyone that approaches the gate or walks by on the road. Debbie says the bump on my head is down to the size of a quail egg now. I'm glad it's getting better. And there's Hawkins Family Adventures. Sandra runs an online AA meeting twice a week. And the next one is Tuesday. And she's typing in explanation awesome. And ta-da! Nightbot dropped a channel link. So you're all welcome to do that. Just type in explanation awesome and Nightbot will drop your link, and that's for everybody. Let's see. I'm scrolling. There's fairy dust. Weep the wild winds. Good morning. I'm gonna hug my coffee cup a little. It feels good on my hands. It's still really hot though. Got my blue fingernails on. I like the glitter polish. You know, I didn't like go shopping for glitter polish, but I wanted gel polish, and all they had in gel polish, I was at Dollar General. All they had was glitter gel. I'm like, well, but I want nail polish, so I got some, and now it's all I wear. I have purple glitter, blue glitter. I have pink glitter nail polish. Oh, yeah, Nancy says, I love playing hide and seek with my clients' dogs. Some of them really get into it. I love it. I just think it's fun, and you can just see the joy on their faces, and they're smiling so big. Let's see here. Debbie used to play hide and seek with her toy poodle, and she would not quit until she found me. You know, have you seen that thing where ladies and guys, this would be a fun short for all of us to do, where we hide behind a blanket, like in a hall next to a door. Have you seen that? Where they hold up the blanket, they put it down, and look at their dog. The dog's like, they put it up, they put it down, they put it up, and then they drop it and run into the other room. And when they drop it, there's no one there. And they record the dog's reaction to that. I don't know. That might be a good short for our Saturday challenge. What do you think? I think it's my turn to pick. I haven't picked anything yet. Maybe we should try that. But you know, I don't know if I could get in the door space and quick enough. How do they do it that fast? I don't know, but I've always wanted to try that because the videos are always really cute. Because the animals always like confused, like, what? Where'd you go? Yes, I saw that right before I went live. I saw that. I did. And he just did the Easter reading. Um, and then I saw that this morning. Duckies! I keep trying to explain to Stevie that he is a Chihuahua, and Chihuahuas are supposed to like wearing clothes because, you know, he's a YouTube Chihuahua even, so he's gonna have to get used to wearing some cute clothes for shorts and things like that, YouTube shorts. But right now, he just won't have any of it. So I thought about, well, maybe if I cut the back legs off to where it's more of a sweater. But I don't know. I hate to cut it, but I mean, he's not wearing it this way. It has little legs. Yes, they're rolled up because he's not as tiny as he used to be. Remember when y'all had me getting bearded dragon stuff harness? Because he was too little for any dog harness I can find anywhere. That is so hilarious. He wore them proudly. Right? I don't know why he won't wear them. But it's not just that one. He won't leave anything on. Mojo runs to a different drummer. Oh my gosh, he is something else. Oh, so you've not done her ears yet with it. Now, most of my dogs have done well with their ear cleanings because I also massage it. I clean it, but then I massage them, and that's the part they like is the little massage. And because I do that for them too, they don't seem to mind so much. No, Pippi didn't bark. Oh, she's gonna fling that everywhere. She might. Oh, there's a good idea. Steve and Oki use baby wipes to clean Lucas's ears. That's a good idea. Oh, yeah. I remember you said she was going to get her checkup. So it's medicated ear cleaner. She has stuff in her ear canal. And you have some wipes that you use. That's a good idea. See, I didn't have any wipes. I'm going to have to try that. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So Lucas used to get ear infections, and we changed his food from chicken to salmon, and the ear problems went away. Interesting. Glitter is fun, and your nails look great. Thank you. Actually, they're wearing off, and my nails have grown a lot. My nails, I take vitamins, and so my nails grow super fast. Um, oh no, copper spots are back. I had one of my, which dog was it? I think it was Dooley. He was my boxer mix. He had skin problems, and I bought Head and Shoulders because it's a little medicated to soothe your scalp. I used Head and Shoulders on him, and that helped him tremendously. Right? I think that's interesting too. That would be a good short, Ava. I'll have to borrow a dog. Oh, you did? Nice. Oh, the wraps or the gel polish? Did you get some wraps? If you're doing wraps, you just have to be really patient. And the first time kind of freaks you out because they're long pieces, and you rub them on and just make sure you've rubbed them on really well. I use a cotton swab so I don't accidentally rip it when I'm doing my nail wraps, and that's what those are, nail wraps. And then use your emery board on the end of your nail in a down motion, and that's how you cut it to fit your nail, like that. And then I rub it down after that just so there's no edges up. And if I got too close to the quick in my fingernail and it's not sticking, I cut that with the clippers. It's a process. You'll figure it out. Yes, Wednesday is challenge day, and we're making. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. What's the fun of having gadgets? Here we go. Yeah. So what's coming up? Yes, it's Challenge Day on Wednesday, and we're making butterflies. And I got a sneak peek at what Christina at the Dyson's Crazy Adventure made for her butterflies. That is cool. Mine are probably going to be painted butterflies. I haven't made them yet. So I'll be figuring that out today. That's one of the projects I'm going to do today. Boy, I'm pale. I have a migraine. I think it's weather related, but I'm not sure. It could be. But yeah, so another thing that's up right now is I started taking some guitar lessons because I decided I wanted to learn a new style of playing. And it's a style of playing on the banjo that when I got my 5-string banjo, there's all kinds of styles of playing you can do. One of them is clawhammer, and the one is Earl Scruggs style. And I decided I wanted to play Earl Scruggs style banjo. So that's what I've been working on my banjo. But I heard someone play clawhammer guitar. Yes, I have an itch. I'm scratching. And I love it. I loved it. My necklace is doing that. Okay. I loved the sound of it. I loved the drive of it. And I'm just really excited about it. And I got this guitar out. I showed it to you last time, I think. So I got this guitar out. This is my classical guitar. And Doug put new strings on it for me. And I'll be honest, I haven't been playing guitar much. I teach guitar lessons, so I have some guitar students and I play with them. But to just sit down and play for an hour or two, I hardly do that anymore because I'm always practicing my fiddle tunes or my whistle tunes or my banjo. And I'm like, you know what? This little baby got new strings. I haven't dusted it yet, but it got new strings. So I haven't played classical guitar in probably 20 years. So I'm going to play some classical pieces. So I'm working on a piece, and then I'm also the classical I'm not doing lessons for. I'm just refreshing my memory, my muscle memory on how to do it. And the clawhammer guitar is what I'm taking lessons for. And my fingers are so sore. This has nylon strings, but I practice like an hour a day or more. And yes, my fingers are sore. But it's going well. It's going well. And later today, I'll be making some videos for the music channel. So y'all can follow along with me in my learning experience journey. and it's good for me to try something new. I try to try something new every year. Sometimes it's learning a new instrument. Sometimes it's just a different style of playing. Because if you don't play that style, you're starting from scratch, right? So because it helps me remember. It helps me remember what it's like to be struggling. And I don't mean that to sound arrogant. I have to learn every tune I play. But I don't struggle to learn them. I just have to put in the time to learn them. There's a difference. It helps me remember the struggle of the learning process, the struggle of creating your muscle memory to do something new, the struggle of your brain trying to do 3 different things at the same time, right? So it helps me have empathy. It helps me understand. It helps me encourage my students that that's not going to be like that forever. If you can get through this part of it, it's going to be fun. You just have to get through this part of it. So it helps me to be able to encourage my students better because I'm going through the same pain of the struggle myself, right? Does that make sense? Um, but it does, it helps me to even play for them. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a beginner at this. So I'm learning and it'll get better. Oh, let's see. I'm scrolling along. Everybody's offering prayers for Copper. Rubbing dogs' ears is a natural high to them. They love it. They love it. So, because I associated the ear cleaning with that little massage, they're like, okay, we're all right. We can do it. Because I had hounds. I had a basset hound. So, and a beagle with the floppy ears. My Doberman's ears were not cut. And if you've ever seen a Doberman with their ears not cut, they just look like a hound dog. They've got hound dog ears that hang down. And so you gotta, I really had to watch those ears. Let's see. Yes, he's actually been to the vet and completed a round of medicine. Um, my understanding is it got better, but now it's back. I'm sure she answered that question already. I'm behind in my chat. Woohoo! Woohoo! Well, I'm happy too. So let's just, we're all hanging out, being happy, drinking our coffees and our waters. And it's Monday. It's not just a start to a new day, it's a fresh start to a whole week. And that always makes me happy. And you know what happens when we're happy around here? Yeah, I love that. I remember when I was making that short, I scoured the YouTube library for something that sounded as happy as that little video made me. And that's Ratatouille's Kitchen is the name of that little tune. And it's in the YouTube library, audio library. And I'm so glad that I spent the time to find the perfect song for that. Lucas likes to have his ears rubbed and it relaxes him. Nice. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll send you the link for the ear wipes. Nice. Fairy Dust is going to be listening. I need to work on a cup of wake up. Talkie Detector, good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. Yeah, it was allergies and an infection from but it's from something he's allergic to. Yeah. Good morning, Taco Detector. Thanks for being here. Yes, they can. Very, very much. I'm going to use just plain paper. I mean, it might even be paper from this notebook. I don't know. I might have something handy in my art journal. I might paint them in there. I don't know. I'll figure that out later today. I don't know. I am going to, in May, I'm going to start filming for my art channel. And y'all, I mean, don't get your hopes all excited about Ava's an artist, because I do it for fun. And I'm in the middle of an abstract class. Because I really fight with, oh my gosh, if everything's not. Now, I don't critique other people the way I critique myself. Y'all ever find that to be true for you? I'm much harder on myself than I am other people, because I look at other people's stuff and I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. And it doesn't matter if it's centered. It doesn't matter what I just look at it and love it. But when I look at something I've done, what I see is, oh, it's not centered. Oh, it's off balance. Oh, I needed some more stuff over here and something over here, and I needed something down here. Where's the balance? You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, here's how I'm going to counter that in myself. Abstract. Abstract. Because it's supposed to be abstract, right? Which means it's not all balanced. Well, I mean, you could, but I'm not, because that's what I'm trying to stop focusing on, because it can drive me crazy. So I'm doing abstract. I bought a journal to do Zen Tangles, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about. I can't wait. But I already know, after watching, I was going to do mine in pencil, which looks good. But then in the group I'm in, they're all using these really fine tip. I don't know if they're markers or they're paint pens, but they're using these fine tipped pens. And I'm like, where they can switch colors. I'm like, I want to do that. So they'll go on the list. I don't know how far down the list they're going to be, but they're on the list. I've got some music I want to buy first, and then I'll look at my art stuff and see. But use what you got. So I'll be using my pencils while I'm learning, and see. I'm trying to read the chat and talk at the same time. It doesn't always work. Sometimes I can pull it off. Copper and Pippi got their nails done together. When the pups go in to get neutered, I'm going to have them go ahead and trim Mojo's nails for me. Stevie, he's small enough. I can just hold him still. If he wiggles, I just tighten my elbow, right? And he'll be still, because I hold him here in my lap under my arm and trim his nails. Mojo, he doesn't bite, but he mouths you, right? And I have arthritic hands, and so what wouldn't hurt anybody else actually hurts me. And because he's just like mouthing and going like this, but not on the clippers, just on my hand. I'm just gonna have the vet do it this month, and then next month I'll try to figure out a treat that works well enough that he'll focus on that instead of what I'm doing, because that's what I do for the other two dogs. And for them, they don't care if it's a cracker or some bread or what it is. I have dog treats, but they don't go crazy for them, so they're not the right dog treats. Um, but anyway, I'll get it figured out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have them trim Mojo's nails for me. I'll eventually get the two of them to where they let me trim their nails without caring. And the way I did that with my big dogs, because I had a Doberman, the Boxer mix, and my big old Basset Hound, he was so big, is, when we're sitting on the couch watching TV, I'd rub their feet, massage their feet for them. And I do between their toes. And at first they hated it. They hated it. And I do what they'd tolerate, and then I'd stop. But as I did it, they got used to it, and it didn't bother. And then I'd like wiggle their toes and pull their toes up and down, or pull on their nail. Just got them used to having their feet handled. And two of my dogs would, when they saw, I'd say, let's do your nails, and I do the clippers, click click, and they'd actually come and lay down, and one of them would lay on his back. I don't know if I can pull that off again. I don't know if these personalities are going to allow that to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Claw hammers. I have a bunch of those in my toolbox. Well, it's a journey. It's definitely a journey. Oh, we got a weather report. Out in the desert, Steve says the high is going to be 89 degrees today. We are currently at 50. I'm waiting to see what my high is today. My high today is going to be 68 degrees. It's going to be in the 80s, 81, 80, and 82 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then it's going to cool back off on Friday for the weekend, of course. The weekend will be cooler. Well, I am happy to see that it's mostly warmer weather for us now. Because Missouri weather, you never know. I laughed till I cried. I was watching Instagram, and I tell you what, Instagram shows you what you usually watch and then throws in some new things too. I use Instagram as a happy place. So everything I watch is funny, okay? One of these memes came on, and it was talking about Missouri weather, and it's like, one day it was in the 70s and they're out riding bicycles, and the next day it's snowing, and the next day it's thunderstorming, and the next day it's 80 and they're out walking their dogs, and the next day, 2 days, are like heavy snow. And then so it was like on Monday it was warm enough to go out and walk your dog. On Tuesday we had snow. Wednesday it rained. And then it was cold on Thursday. It was cold. On Friday it was warm again, and we all went out to play and show people at the lake and go fishing. And then Saturday and Sunday it snowed again. I'm like, yep, that's our weather right now. That is our weather right now, for sure. All right, let's get back over here. Oh, right? Then girl Cheryl said, that is so true. Good advice. Many of us give up in the beginning stages of learning an instrument or a new song and such because it's hard. It's hard. And so it just reminds me what it feels like, that the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Let's see. Woohoo! Oh, I'm so behind. There's the happy emojis coming in. Um, there's Ringo and Star been lurking while working. Hello, thank you so much. Going to an elder celebration after Steve's life. It'll be my first one. Awesome. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Nancy says I included a couple of butterflies in one of my small art quilts. It's a favorite of mine, so I'll share it for Wednesday. Nice. Looking forward to it. Hey, there's Scully Pop. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, as Vanguard Show says, we are our own worst critic, Ava. I'm still working on that as well. I'm trying to work on it. Right? I find that to be so true of myself. Absolutely. I'm scrolling. There's the bed files. Good morning. Good morning. So we had an interesting 24 hours here. Thank you, Lily. I'll grab that. Thank you. We had an interesting day yesterday. There was a storm that reached from like the Texas coastline all the way up through the United States to Canada. And we were in that line of storms. There were tornadoes everywhere. There was not one moment where there were not at least 6 tornadoes going on somewhere in that storm. At one time, there were like 20 tornadoes all going on at one time. And yes, Hannibal had a tornado. It didn't hit. I'm kind of, I don't know, I don't understand the division, but anyway, it was the other side of town, and it took like people's livestock barns and things like that, and there was storm damage across the river. Um, the next towns over got hit. It was wild. It was just wild. But we're okay. We did have high winds, 75-mile-an-hour winds. But I'm sitting here and they announced, okay, they announced where the high winds were and that they were going to hit where I was in 12 minutes. So I was doing what I needed to do to, which was mainly get Mom in here in this room because she has big bay windows in her room. And I didn't feel comfortable with her sitting there. And before I even got her in here, it hit, but it didn't last long. It only lasted like 3 minutes, maybe, which is long enough when it's 70-mile-an-hour winds. But yeah, it got here much quicker. And I felt a pressure change and got goosebumps before that happened. So I went outside and looked, and the clouds were just like zooming across the sky. Zoom. It's like a racetrack up there. And I felt it. I felt that change because I'd been outside when the tornado warning was issued. I know. I don't lecture me. This is just me. We went outside and looked, and then we came in because there was nothing going on at that time here. But yeah. Nancy says another good way to do dog nails is to have peanut butter on the end of a wooden spoon, a distraction from the clip, clip. Works for some pups. No, with Buddy, that's what I have to do with Buddy to do his front feet, but he always throws a fit. We'll call it a tantrum when I do his back feet. So this last time, instead of giving up, I just held him in his sitting position like that and just had the clippers in my hand and I rubbed his toes, and then I'd do it again. I'd lift his toes with the clippers and while we were just watching TV, and then I'd clip, 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 just making noise, right? And eventually I felt him relax, and he let me clip all of his back feet nails. So even though it took longer to do it that way, that's how I'll do his from now on. Because it was a lot less stressful for both of us. Because when he won't stay still, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt him. Him get that on there, and then he moves right when I clip or something. Time to pack the van. Well, you have a good time, Nancy. Oh, and there's exclamation point, awesome, and ta-da! There you go. Let's see here. They can be, yes. And can you hear Buddy snoring? He's just snoring away. Oh. Well, y'all, I'm on overtime because it's 9:10 here at my house. So I better let you go. I try to be very respectful of everybody's time. So I will go ahead and stop. Just a reminder, Steve is live at Desert Adventures in Arizona, 2 hours in 2 hours, and the link is up at the top of the chat. Lily put that in the chat, and I pinned it to the top. So you can grab that link up there. Scully Pop's drinking the coffee. Me too, now that it's finally done. Oh. But thank you for being here and spending part of your morning with me. I hope that you all have a fantastic day today. I plan to have a great day. I have a lot to do today. I'm going to take something for my migraine, and then put my hair in a ponytail, put a hat on, and go get busy. And anyway, in May, that's just about a week and a half away. I'm going to start filming for my art channel, and I am very excited about that. And I'm going to be learning new things, and so you can watch me hopefully get better at it as I do it more. That's the plan. But yeah. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Always remember that you are amazing and that you are here for a reason. You have a purpose. You're inspiring people around you, even when you're not aware that you are. Always remember to count your blessings. Count your blessings. And every day, find something that's a good part of the day. Even if there's nothing good going on that day, think of something that made you happy, and it will improve your whole day. It will improve your whole day. Finding the positive. It works every time for me. And I encourage you to do the same. If you are struggling, I struggle a lot. If you are struggling with your health, with finances, depression, whatever you might be struggling with, hang on. Just hang on. Never give up. Never give up. You are worth it. Never give up. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you at Steve's later. And have a wonderful rest of the day.